We now return to SimCity 4. Okay. Well, we're gonna be building the neighborhoods out here. So let's just continue on with that. Why don't we? While I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and do that here. Get that all lined up. Let's take this. Way to the edge. We may eventually want to put some kind of road system going that way. Depends. Depends on how badly they want to go. East to west. Looks like we have this one here. Okay. Well, this is obviously going to need the intersections upgraded. Let's just make some crossings here. And I guess we'll come in here and do this. Probably did not need this here. So what to do with this? I mean, am I just going to extend the commercial thing up there? Could. I think we still got plenty of demand for it. We do. In which case, let's come down here real quick and at least get this started up. Well, I did make some go both ways here, it looks like. We will see what develops there. I think we're starting to see a little bit of the densifying along here. That's pretty good. That's exactly the sort of thing we want. Okay, well, let's figure out... No. I guess we can put one there. Train. Something kind of in the middle of that. I mean, it should be better to put it here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure about this yet, but definitely this will be situated here now. What did I do here? Okay. Well, here we go again. How much? That's not going to develop, is it? It might, I don't know. One of them that's a little crazy. And I think for these, unlike these ones where we shorten it, we'll just have these go straight up to the back side. Alright, one thing I want to do, let's talk about this relieving deal. Let's pop out real quick. Always a bad thing to do, you never know when the recording is going to stop or not work anymore because of the in and out of the screen. But let's go to North Metro, because this is definitely a city that is going to have some issues. How much money do we have here? Quite a bit. Alright. City skyline missing, smog is the culprit. Alright, let's just put a pause on that altogether. City ordinances, what do we got here? Definitely put in a Clean Air Act now. I guess we can do that. This also reduces pollution. I don't know in what way, though. Oh, there's the Power Conservation Act. Okay. Yeah, what was I doing? So like the Automobile Emission Act, that helps with traffic pollution. What does tire recycling deal with? That is, there's actually something very specific to that. We won't worry about it for right now, though. Take that out, and then we're going to do a neighbor deal. We will sell garbage. I mean, I have no idea. We can do the maximum, I guess. And if that's too much, redo the deal. Alright, fine. Reduced profits just a little bit. Let's let this go. It doesn't really matter. We got a ton of money in here, though. Any... See, so we come back in here and there's ag demand again. Which seems like it kind of disappeared. Is that the only bad thing? North Metro City becoming an industrial center, good. Also, while we're here, let's talk about... Looks like I did do the transport, or the transit. See a bus there, bus there. I don't see buses in here for some reason. Guess I only did it on that side. So really, there ought to be more. There ought to be one there. Kind of looks like there should be one right here. Okay, well that was a bit of a mistake. And we'll put one right here, since I don't seem to have anything going there. Let's let this run a little bit more so this builds back. Curious to see what pops in there. Okay, well, we lost out on something. Oh well. Okay. Pop back to place. And we will have to pay attention now to how much garbage pops in here. I'm oriented wrong. So, if that grows, we're going to have to readjust what we're doing with it. Now. No. Absolutely the wrong thing to do there. Okay. And now, put some passenger train things down. And to make them useful, send them into this area. So what do we think? One. Definitely one kind of there, nearby here, by that exit. We may need more. For now, I think this will be fine. We're going to have to play a little bit with the railroad. So I guess we can kind of do like that. Okay. Before I get too much further in here, let's think about buses. So where are buses? I mean, buses are basically all up the middle. So let's just start from there. Grab one bus station, put it right there. Start out with a little beautification. I mean, I could not do this and just put flower gardens there instead. It's absolutely the wrong size. Never good enough. Okay. So with that in mind then, now I'm gonna get a bus stop pretty much here and here and one here. Or yeah, all right, here, and we'll put one like right there. And then I do think probably put one on either side, because they're not going to walk. So we can get rid of these. Well, it's just not going to have one, I guess. Or that. For now, just come back. Come on. That there. Plaza. Now, I can increase a little bit of this manufacturing. It's interesting that the regional demands are not the same. They're not matching up. And then I said one over in this area. One over by that. Okay. So I don't know if it's gonna work. Just barely does. It's okay with me. If I got rid of that, I wanna maybe put like a plaza here. I really do want this area to kind of develop nicely and make like the tech park center there. So we see what we can do with that. But yeah, if I delete that, I think it's just gonna go right back to that side. Not playground. Not playground at all. Where's the flower garden? Medium flower garden. Okay. That looks bad, but that will work. Okay. Yeah. There's that. That'll develop in, like I said before, why don't we just put this in as a plaza right now? I don't know if I want to put a building there or not. We'll leave it for now, but hopefully this will start raising land value here a little bit and start replacing some of that dirty. Probably going to have to still do manual replacement for that dirty. Okay with that. Also, I'm going to just come in here. Okay, where the hell are we? There we are. I talked about doing this before. I don't know what to put back there. Maybe a wind turbine or something. At some point. For right now, it can just sit there. Okay. So we've at least got a few people that will be able to come here for jobs. That will be good. Not to mention the Grand Central here. I realized this is just a really terrible place for this. In hindsight, maybe this should have been another commercial area, like a commercial park over here instead, but I mean really just having a rail come down here to put the station match up, but I don't want to add more rail, but we do want to add monorail. Okay, one thing I think I'm going to do too while we're doing this, I'm gonna line these up, because otherwise this is just going to be a snaking subway, which is functional, but it looks bad. I guess we can just continue this up to along the front there. As I create a line, the subway line will all just go up there. Which I guess I can also add to now. the downtown area. But we'll probably continue on anyway. This way we don't make the passengers sick going back and forth. What have we... Oh, that's a helicopter. It's weird that that would be what's left over from it. Okay, I think we can let it go now. I mean, maybe I'd want it a lot further in between here as we go out. I don't know. Nothing about what I'm doing is realism anyway. Doing for money. 7,000? Okay. 26,000. Oh boy. Okay, well. Starting to get some big buildings, that's good. Business commuters now clamor for an airport. Put a pause on that one. We now need a commuter airport. Is that... Oh, okay, it's the same. Still all the same stuff. Which one is that? That must be the middle class one. It is. But I want a big one. So it's time for that. Let's go do that. Garbage gone. Good. Construction begins on the Metro Rapid Transit. Network of elevated lines. I recommend starting with a network of elevated lines so we can afford to build subway lines in more dense and valuable areas. And don't forget to add plenty of stations. Let's see. So, I mean, we could, I guess, we'd have to tear out some stuff, but we could service areas with an elevated to subway connector. Just don't see why you'd want to other than price. But anyway. Okay. Everyone's a scholar in Metro City, that's good. Every says... Okay. Good. That's a good start. Got that deal going. Power. Check. Okay. Let's get this airport situated. Now, I have to decide... I guess I can do like I've done here and keep a gap for monorail as it comes this way. Now over here I'm not planning that because I've got these roads very close together. But we will take that into consideration. Thing is though, we're gonna have to change it to one ways, which means that once it gets to about here, it's gonna be kind of funky. Gonna do some strange things. I'll have to experiment and see. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do that. Let's save. Thank you. Let's just pop into something here. Now. Let's see, one way, that way, that way. No, you don't like it. You'd really think that those would add up, like you could get away with this, but no, apparently not. Alright, well, never mind. I'm just thinking, you know, how far do I want those roads to go? Because they don't play well with the avenues. But I also don't want this to have to change. So basically I've got to figure out where the one-ways are going to go and then stop. I mean, I guess I could do a loop here. Make an intersection where it turns into one way. No, either way. Let's put, just for now, that. Figure it out later. Large airports. Here we go. So, come on. There. Just play nice. There. Alternatively, I could take it up to that road. That might give me a little bit more of a clearance down here. What else am I going to do, though? I don't really need smaller strips. I can unlock the things that the Drivets would otherwise do, but I can do landing. Okay, that's pretty tiny. Yeah, that can actually fit anywhere. Okay, why don't we actually do that then? Let's grab you and we'll attach it here instead. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, it should be close enough to get electricity, I would think. I guess we'll find out. And damn it, I got a different idea here. Because of the way this is, I've got a lot of room here. I think I can maybe afford to pop out just a little bit for like an entrance, and we can dress this up a little bit so that it's not right there on the avenue. I don't think you would see an airport right on the street like that anyway. So, let's see. What the hell? So let's see. 1, 2, 3 is enough to put gardens in, plus a parking garage which would not function. Pull one away. Yeah, do that. I say it wouldn't function because that's, you know, people aren't getting off the airport to go to the parking garage, and nobody is driving to the parking garage here to then get on the airport. They'll just continue driving to the airport. I guess I could do it for the look of the thing. Anyway, we gotta get this going. Does that require water and electricity? I don't know that. Well, now it's going to require electricity. Obviously it requires electricity, but I'm gonna... This is too far away anyway for right now. Eventually we'll get that connected. What I was more concerned with was, does it need water to function? That I'm not sure about, but we can extend the line in there anyway. I mean, I can't see how it would, because, like, how do you cover that unless you surround it with pipe? It's a little extreme. Okay. Let's see. Let this go again. So I did have a thought to make this a commercial center. I talked about that last time. Commercial corridor, at least. So that would require adding some stuff to it. Do that as a reminder. And then it's here where this is going to get a little... I mean, not really. I guess I can bend it. Just cut it off there. So where are we talking? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could still get it and it would go right up against the highway there. Which is doable, except that it doesn't... we'd run into conflict here. Unless... I just sort of baked it. It's going to be a little mess. Okay, well, never mind. We'll do some future planning later at some other juncture. This, though, this. Why are they not growing yet? One thing I could probably afford to do... I think we will just continue the idea of the commercial, seeing as how we're doing it there. Although... I could lay off that idea and continue on with like a tree line idea surrounding it in. In fact, I mean, well, no, I wanted to save that for this area, so we'll keep this sort of homogeneous here in its design. Now, I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, I could put the train stations on the other side too. It doesn't really matter though. People will still drive to it, even if it's on the other side, so that's kind of okay. Alright, well, let's get to it then. Now here I kind of want to do like what we did here. We'll leave a little path along the side. Trees. Remember to be a little bit sporadic in my... damn it. In my densities. And I guess one thing... before we get too deep into that, I would kind of like to maintain this idea over here too. Although, I don't know. I'm very curious why this is not developing. I must have reached a cap. And if that's the case, then we need more park. Among other things, I guess. Ports for storms, ports for calms, ports for cash. City unfolds in phases. Okay. Can encourage further growth by airports and seaports. So it's time for the seaport too now. I'm not actually sure what's going on there. I'm trying to see some nice stuff. I think we may have reached a cap because nothing is developing. Alright, let's put down the seaport. Just do it. A seaport. Okay. Now, if I want to do something with the road, I think is the red. Let's see. It comes from there. Shorten this a little bit here. Maybe not. How does this thing connect? Is this if I wanted rail? It must be. I don't like that now. Now I want to move it back over so I can just drag the road there. It's been too long since I last saved, hasn't it? How much did this thing cost me? 10,000 to put down. Alright. It's a lot, but it's not a lot. Except now what we've done is absolutely destroy the terrain. Oh, that looks awful. How far back is this gonna screw me over? Probably back to the airport, right? Yepers, that's exactly what it did. Okay, I'll work on some stuff. Okay, this is awful. It's done a lot of awful things to the roads and the terrain and all that, but I got it now. This should actually probably be connected, I would imagine. Very, very fussy. Trying to get this thing to work. But there's one anyway. Took multiple tries, so we just gotta start all over. Pretty much with everything. Really, really, really wish there was an undo. 1, 2, 3. So, now that all that is done and nothing comes of it, let's put in like a sports park over here. Yeah. Check the... See that? There, and there. Okay, so it'll bypass that one. Alright. Let me grab you. could make this specifically that kind. Grab that. At the minor league stadium. Legit, too. Okay. That should absolutely go somewhere around here. Ooh, almost. Almost fits in there. Bad. I'll have to figure somewhere else. Anyway, let's get basketball. So now we've got access to, like, marinas. All sorts of crap. Oh, wow, you guys got the ball way out there, didn't you? Yeah, we'll do basketball courts like that. Let's throw in a tennis court. There's the tennis court. And the break gazebo. Cool. Okay, let's see what that does now. All this crap's got to go back in. Okay, well, until that develops, I don't really feel the need to continue that. Environment is finally going up for like the first time in ever. Liquid assets on the upswing. Mayor's situation is still fluid. Oh, stop. Most buildings have water flow again, and your Sims aren't sweating it. I'd say your glass is at least half full. Happy New Year. Did we not have water for a while? Now I gotta check on my subway again, because I think I got that in before the save, but you know. Now we're gonna have to develop that a lot more for sure, but right now I want this to do some stuff. And I guess one thing I could do, where is our fire protection? Well, first of all, let's look at crime. Okay, we could probably use, especially thanks to that, we could probably use another police station or something out there. Especially if that's going to be a commercial area. Yeah. We'll put one out there. Let's also look at desirability is everywhere. This is a meaningless statistic right here. Fire. Okay, so that's kind of there. Another one out here would not go amiss, especially what with those power plants there. And then what are we looking at? Health. Need another clinic, probably up in here somewhere. Again, I don't want to get too heavy into the services because I don't want to flip. are really small, aren't they? Have I been using large fire stations for everybody? What the heck? Guess so. Must be real desperate for coverage when I'm doing that. In that case, I mean, that's not too bad. We can just do another police station deal. Kind of up in here. It'll at least be nearby. Nothing else. Well, I guess one thing I can do also is service transportation, so we will get that going. Nope, that's the wrong one. See, there really should be one near here instead. But I think because they can drive to the trains, they don't take the bus. That's actually fine. So now this is going to require some other stuff. Come in here, we'll do, I don't know, tennis court here, why not? And a park and a garden. And dailies. That. I'll put a library up in here. Let's put a library here. And then we can do something like... Let's do a plaza there. Okay, so then this is going to be, I don't know, heck, let's make one of those. Let's make a small playground. That with a beach. We should be putting down beaches too. I am forgetting myself on that. Should definitely be doing that. Situated, this guy. Playground. Okay. But let's let this go. Let's see if we can't get this thing to develop finally. Who are you? That guy again. So one thing I could do, rather than try the big box lane like I attempted here, which is doing some questionable things. What the hell is that? Contractors, huh? Offices. Because we're not seeing it be very successful in that venue. What I could do is like what I did here, just a few tiny commercials. I suppose I should add bus service to this whole area too. But I don't imagine traffic's terrible here. It kind of is. Kind of is. So yeah, definitely on that lane right there, we could add buses. Okay, well, while we're waiting for this to develop, I'm trying to figure out what is actually keeping this clogged. Okay, now it's going. Just need to go a little farther. Gaps in police coverage. Mayor is spanked for spending. Okay, well, we are spending a little bit. We're still above water on that. Gaps in police coverage apparently is covered now. Cool. Traffic jam. Where now? Oh, yeah. Okay, that part I can fix. In fact, this whole area may end up, depending upon what this now provides. Hey, we actually do have... Oh, there's no electricity to it, though. Actually seeing one of these. Ah, that is so terrible with what that is doing there. I'll have to see if I can't maybe finesse that a little bit, but I think that's just going to end up being so much of a pain. I mean, what happens if I do like that? Made it worse. Made it worse. Made it a lot worse. Okay, I'll just stop touching it. But maybe using the road as a leveler rather than the leveling tool would help out a little bit. I don't know. It's going to be a pain for sure. There. At least that's all connected up. Yeah. This area is not my favorite, for sure. But yeah, anyway, this is probably going to end up going hardcore in a lot of the road upgrading, rather than using streets here. Well, we'll figure it all out later and tighten things up. But yeah, even this neighborhood, I did do buses everywhere. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to come back in on that for sure. And eventually, I would like to work on this park. It's just so expensive to do so if I'm going to be doing what I'm doing with these. I mean, we're talking lots of money being dumped into this. It's one of those things where if I got a few extra bucks, then I should do it. But we're kind of closing my advantage on that as well. Oh, hey. Catch a crook from the air. I don't think I need to do any of these. Let's go away. Right, so I guess the last thing I wanted to do here, give myself a little bit of a loop. I don't know if this is a good thing or not. So you're going to come in from the right, so it would go in and out like that. There. Now, depending upon what the next statues are, I might want to do something like that here. Should probably also have a bus stop, and well, they take taxis from here. All right. So we'll do that with potential future replacement and 2 flower gardens. Nice little entrance there. Then we can kind of keep this clear because you would see that anyway. And like I said, maybe I don't know, parking garage along the way, something like that. Did anyone use this anyway? A lot of air pollution. Capacity being used. Not bad. Not bad. Where's everybody going? They're all driving there. See, I don't like that. Oh man, those are some awful air paths. Just big, loud. Oh boy. Okay, well anyway, we've got that now. So at least, at the very, very least, commercials should like that. Oh, now we're seeing some wealth. Okay. Still a lot of manufacturing too. So, yeah, I guess we'll start manufacturing this, try and flatten that out a little bit. Hope that this gets used. One. We've sent off 1 ship so far. Interesting that the ships get paused. but the planes don't. Anyway, I will end this one here. I will see you next time.